Shabbat Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, a great millstone, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And I say shalom to you Akim out there on this Shabbat. And this is a sit-down lesson on this Shabbat, February the 28th, 2022, on this Monday night on this Shabbat. And, the title of this sit-down lesson is going to be, you should hear wars and rumors of wars, And I'm going to start off with this, the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, and it reads, "And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famine, and pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. And all these are the beginning of sorrows." Oh, okay.
Get it the same amount you get.
We're at 841.
Yeah. Draw all that shit out of it.
Oh.
I think what this routing number.
That's the account numbers.
Right here, yeah.
And that's the routing number, yeah. So I'm gonna just put the account number.
Yeah, put this account number here.
That's the routing number.
Routing number, this
And
account.
that's the account number, yeah.
Yeah. Not much to put that much. This shit.
Thanks, man. Right.
You said you're getting out at 12. Well, baby, be here, you get
Yeah.
take my ID from that, we gonna be over tonight.
Right.
Yeah, Lane Jr. talking about, Lane is talking about his friend. He said you got to go to Mick Logan out there. Yeah, 99 can't drive.
Yeah.
Yes, they closed back down. They can't drive.
I'm trying to check and see.
You got one?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, they closed back down. They fucking had to go to the take one out there.
Right.
Get his ID. I got the paper right there.
Yeah.
If you go back even further, they've won 6 of 8 of the last 21 over the last 6 years. This has been one of the most toughest matchups
Not like I got out
during that time.
Mm-hmm.
Get my ID, put it in that plastic. Take that old one out.
Yeah.
There's
Rose
old
comes from a
one.
fabulously athletic family. His dad John played baseball in Eastern Illinois. His mom Deborah played volleyball and basketball in DePaul. And his sister Maggie is currently a assistant coach for the volleyball team for the Blue Demons. Thompson, and a whistle. It'll be a turnover. And an offensive foul on Thompson, who cleared out the space.
Right.
That's out of the other forward. Some good defense, too. Hero, Green did a nice job of avoiding his body with his arms. Kind of moved out of the way to make sure he didn't contact Hero there.
I'm just gonna take the tornado over
Levine,
Oh,
step back
okay.
over Vincent. He's good.
there.
Yeah.
He things up a little bit. Zach Levine.
You're welcome.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Real not, this real me.
Yeah, that's the one. 841. Yeah, let me make it clear. Yeah.
The difference between him and Robinson is he can put the ball on the floor. He can get to the rim. He initiates the contact that time. He leaned into Javante.
And that time, Javante couldn't avoid it.
I said, I put this shit in all over the envelope.
Right.
Subu's going to check in with Levine, Thompson, DeRozan, and White.
Thought I couldn't find Bill. I got to get a card and like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maturation process of Tyler Hero happening this year.
You probably didn't talk to
Personally
you.
and professionally.
Yeah, I spoke to him. Yeah.
There's Levine on a muscle pass fits in the double by Hero.
Yeah, I see.
That's cool.
In and out.
Used to tap
Another
back
foul
and
call.
forth.
Oh yeah.
Thompson
Just trying to hold it. Just
Levine for maybe open the back.
Never out.
Say, grab it.
Tap, so.
Mm-hmm.
3 on Thompson now. That's 2 on the Bulls in the quarter.
See, he's trying to get position. See, grabs his
Right.
arm there.
Tired of itch.
Kind of put the forearm into the back. Yeah, he was hooking most of the way there on Dedmon. Dedmon's a big body, man.
And juices. That's
7
what
foot,
I
250 pounder. They call him the mechanic.
do.
'Cause he just
Yeah,
fixes
true.
things.
Real shit.
Bruce. And this time Dedmon's going to get called for over the back foul.
It's like a wrestling match down there between Dedmon and
Yeah,
Tristan.
they're going human monster truck rally down low right
Oh
now.
my goodness. They're battling.
Yeah, now he hooks Tristan Thompson there. Well, they're really going at it. I don't know, the mechanic, you like that? Is that Stacey King level? Aztec, would you? You're gonna put a second tier.
Yeah,
We're not saying it's bad.
That might be
We're not saying it's
second
bad,
tier.
but like second tier.
Might be second
Second
tier.
tier.
Yeah, it might be second tier.
The beat, that's her house.
Yeah.
ID, take out this thing.
He gets the 2 on the baseline drive. DeRozan's got 8.
Real ID in there. That kicks it out.
DeRozan, remember, has that streak of 30-plus point
Right.
games and still going. Second longest in Bulls history time with MJ. This is going to be another offensive foul as Caleb Martin cleared out the space.
They said, yeah,
Vucevic
99
checked in
came
for
with
Thompson.
Negro Bulls album.
Yeah.
That arm to the shoulder and then the arm.
The elbow.
Yep. Wild story.
Yeah, they got that
So
shit.
he gets thrown away by Charlotte. His brother Cody is still playing for the Hornets right now, obviously. But Caleb has started working out with
Okay, you got me hooked by see. Thank you.
much like Cody and Caleb. And J. Cole often brings players that he's friendly with, familiar with, over to train at a facility along with J. Cole's trainer. So when Caleb Martin got cut by Charlotte, he invited, J. Cole invited Caleb Martin to come play in some of these training sessions. Well, Caleb Martin impressed J. Cole to the point where J. Cole wanted to call one of his buddies. Who was one of his buddies? Caron Butler, the former NBA star who's now assistant coach for Miami. Talked to Caleb Martin up. Martin got brought in for a workout, signed a 2-way contract, and then this month signed a full-time deal. J. Cole, bring it in. Middle child himself, bringing Caleb Martin in.
You have to wake you up when I just come to you with a ghost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, you get that book bag, put my book in it.
Yeah.
There is no silver penetrating, and you appreciate the impacting nature of IoT.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
You got almost through.
I just think he needs to be more aggressive than he was. I think he's gonna
Salakia for that. I had to help my OG out with something. Salakia for bearing with me. But as I was bringing out Matthews 24 through 6 and through verse 8, and these are wars and rumors of wars. You're gonna continue to hear these things in the last days that we are living in. Especially with the current situation going on over there in the Ukraine, Russia situation. And then you have many other areas that's going on around the world too, which is related to, wars and rumors of wars with the situation over there in Yemen. You got the Houthi rebels, which is an Iran-backed ally soldiers over there, into it with the rebels of the Arab coalition, because they back allies with the United States as well too. So you got those tensions going on over there as well too, and you got the upwards of the people over there in Myanmar. It was a incident when happened over there. I believe it lasted like for 9 to 10 days, because I was reading an article about it about 2 days ago. So you got tensions over there. Then you got the current tensions with the South China Sea. And I was reading an article about, I believe, the United States sending some delegations, pending amid fears of, I believe, Beijing or China, having claim to the sea over there, the South China Sea, because you got a lot of activities going on over there, because you got United States, they are stationed over there. You got Japan, they stationed over there. You got China, they stationed over there as well too. And a few days ago, it was a warning China sent to Taiwan, I believe, either Taiwan or Taipei. They sent some war planes flying through over there, in that region. So, you got a lot of activity going on over there, that goes into, the wars and rumors of wars of these nations going at it with one another. And then you're going to have, because, it's a balance. You're going to have nations going against each other continuously, and the kingdom against kingdom as well, too. And you're going to have the wars and rumors of wars continually, because you're going to have, for certain instance, on certain situations that occur, because these are the current times that we are living in. You're going to have certain situations of these wars and rumors of wars just becoming a rumor. And then there's going to be times these wars and rumors of wars is definitely going to be full reality, as well too, Especially like I mentioned before, the current tensions with the Russia-Ukraine situation and the situation over there in Yemen, and then the Palestinians versus the Israelis, So it's a lot of tensions going on around the world that relates to, the nations should rise against nations, and these kingdom against kingdoms, and these nations should rise against nations, and these kingdom against kingdoms as well too, And you got these nations, especially throughout the whole year of 2021, they've been doing all these military exercise drills, joint exercise drills, and with these allies teaming up with one another like a tag team style, or a fatal four-way or a Royal Rumble, because World War III is imminent, but more prophecies need to come to pass as well too, and that's that MOTB, that Karagma, that all-out digital currency, because the paper dollar is gonna crash very soon, because we already know digital currency is already out there for the past couple of years. We already know it, but once it's fully implemented, the paper dollar is going to be no longer in existence, And that prophecy need to come to pass as well, too. And we are in the stages of processing of that coming along, right along with the World War III imminent as well, too. And I'm going to go to Matthew 24, verse 8, through the Holy Scriptures. And these are the beginning of sorrows, right? Because we are in the stages of beginning of sorrows. Because it's going to be continuously so many different things in different categories that's going on in the planet Earth. Like I mentioned before, the upwars of the people with the freedom convey, potentially coming to the United States. I believe they had a freedom convey against the water mandates, in Oklahoma City. I believe it was yesterday. And then they had the potential freedom convey, which started in Canada. And then there was an attempt in France and New Zealand and Australia, in certain parts of the Europe countries as well, too. I won't be surprised that make a return again, So, that goes into, these are beginning of sorrows of things for about to come, Especially like the digital currency, the MOTB, the Karagma, that, the upwards of the people, Mark 3:25, nation be divided against itself, how shall it stand? These many different things in these many different categories, and there's gonna be spirits out here created for vengeance. I roughly paraphrase, and that's in the book of Ecclesiastes 39, verse 28. So, these are the things that I just named. These are the beginning of sorrows, and you're gonna hear the increase of continuing of wars and rumors of wars, like I mentioned before, and there's gonna be a continual of you hear in the news of a rumor of war, might be just a rumor, and then you're gonna hear in the news of these rumors of wars are definitely becoming a reality. And then, because you got these nations, like the scripture says, I roughly paraphrase, like the weak say, I am strong, and that's in the book of Joel. Like these nations, China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, South Korea, because recently North Korea, they did another launch of a hypersonic ballistic missile test. And this possibly going to be their 9th nuclear missile test so far this year, And especially when Kim Jong-un made that statement in January 1st of 2022 of this year, he made that statement that he's going to make sure his country got military might and strength and capabilities, that goes into the let the weak say I'm strong. North Korea as well too, South Korea, India, Pakistan, and these other countries that got military might and capability as well too. In North Korea, they did their it was since 2017. They did like a ICBM nuclear missile test, and they starting back to do that again. And these are what you call the increase of these wars and rumors of wars, because World War III is imminent and it's getting close right at the door, because these are the signs of the times that we are living in. You're going to expect to see the increase of these wars and rumors of wars, of these nations to rise against nations, and these kingdom against kingdoms, these upwars of these people. And these are the beginning of sorrows, because we are living in those stages of beginning of sorrows as well too, So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Yahushua. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, a great millstone, preaching his word, truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching his word, truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word, truthfully, faithfully, strongly, and sincerely. And before I close out this sit-down lesson on this Shabbat, February the 28th, 2022, on this Monday night, and like I mentioned before, expect to see the increase of the nations shall rise against nations, and wars and rumors of wars, increasingly in the last days that we are currently modern day living in, And so with that, I will say, Shalom.